everyone, welcome back to a new episode of a Captain of Industry. Last time we were making fuel out of the oil, and I think this was rubber, that's correct.
Sagan.
I also am also starting to get a problem with the construction parts, which are going pretty fast as always. And I am thinking about upgrading that. No, that's full, that's full, that's full. And I think I am going to add one of those over here, and I'm gonna make construction components in there just because I need more. And that one requires 25 construction components, so it's gonna use its own components. That's gonna be a thing. This one needs 60 construction parts. That's quite a lot. Coal is getting down as well, although I do now have 2 coal burners. There's coal in here. And kind of really want to do the belts. But I also have these, and that need 100 of that. That's to repair the shipyard. I am doing that. Copper production, which I am doing. No, I'm talking about the rubber maker. I'm doing that, and I have the... This is limestone. That's full of limestone. That's nice. This is the concrete slab. Looked like water was an issue, but could also be that it just finished that. Now I have copper over here, which I'm also making, and I'm also making the copper ore already, but this one is the molten copper sheets. This is everything I need to make copper, and that's probably where all the construction components are going, because I built this one before all the other ones, and now I do not have enough workers. Okay, but that's over here. Is this one still going? It is. And we are going to get more refugees in a blip. Like that. And we have a new workers. So that's cool. So this one's gonna work. That's fine. Build a blast furnace. That's that one, which is okay. What's wrong with that one? Why are you paused? You are paused because you are taking it over here, and I do not want copper in here. We could not store all potatoes after the harvest. I know. That one does not have that, so there should be copper in this one, right? Yes, it's going in here. That's fine. And then we have rock and dirt, which is also going in here. That one's working. That's probably coal. Yes, that's going to be coal. So I could do trucks keep full if under, keep empty if above. That is something I could do with these, but it just needs to burn kind of faster. There's wood in here, but not a lot. There's wood in here, but a lot. Forestry. Tree harvesting oh, I do have a lot designated to be chopped down. That's good. Now this one, it had too much, I think. So what I can do is, where can I put potatoes in though? Can I put potatoes in this one? No. Can I put potatoes in this one? I do not want to delete that. I could delete this one down here for a moment because I don't think there's a lot of... Oh, I can still choose. Yes, I can store potatoes in loose storage. I could do it like that. And then we just have... Yeah, but I do not want to have that on a high priority, so put that on 15 for now. That is fine. I have that one which did not receive anything. That one still doesn't receive anything. And that's totally fine because I think this one is being prioritized at the moment. And that one as well. So where is he going? Driving to destination, do job. You're out of fuel and nobody's bringing you fuel? That might be a little weird. I want to add 2 trucks. It's full though of fuel, so that's good. Driving to destination. Still think it's weird that there's no... Does that mean that it's getting its fuel delivered? Allows to replace, upgrade this vehicle, or request placement will be scheduled for assembly near... Oh. Yeah, that's not what I meant. I do not want to replace that. That's full, so that's going. That's fine. How much when peoples are coming? Then again, then I might want to halt it for a moment. But only if it's done. Now construction 2, I do not really need it at the moment. I mean I have the conveyor belt set up for next. So that's good. Yeah, I need to build that one. And I need to fix this one. I do have a lot of demand at the moment for the power generator. I put it over here. Why did I put it over there when my oil production is over here? It requires diesel and not oil. That's no refugee, so I'm going to pause it for now. Because I don't want to waste everything on all the people. Although I do have more housing capacity and I did have potatoes enough, so I'm gonna cycle it one more time at least. And then we're gonna check over here what the status is. I mean, that one's done. They're gonna bring coal. They're gonna do that and one of that. It just needs to bring the construction components again. What's wrong? Could not store potato after all harvest. Yes, I know, working on it. We have new refugees and we have extra stuff. We have new refugees and extra stuff. Hooray. That's good. And I want to go back to the goals. So now the electricity drops again. So that might be because that one, yep, that one is now working. So it just boosted up again. That is 100 kilowatts of power, but the output is full of limestone. I know this limestone is full as well, so I don't really have anywhere to bring it, I guess, because I can port it from here to here. Could have placed this one in a different direction though. Where do I need those? I need those for that. So that's that one. That's full. The copper is full. Or this iron. I mean, iron is full. Coal is not full. Do I have another way of producing coal? I mean, I can burn trees. Oh, of course. I can mine coal right here. I think there's a coal mine over here. Or coal mine, coal mine. It is a... Yep, that's coal. So I can place another tower over here, mine this, and then I have somewhat infinite... No, not infinite. I have more coal than just to burn trees. That should be a good option. Also, this should keep going good. Status is stable for the trucks. That one has a low priority. This area, oh, it just has been built. So that means it's probably going to get some of that. The copper in that. What's that red one? Green stuff. Is that something that's on its way? So now it's just picked it up. It's where you go. Okay, so it can't go like this, so it needs to go all the way around. I really need to connect that loose storage up. But I don't have that yet. So that has coal. It just does not have. It's going to grab that. It's going to dump it in here. Then it's probably going to that one's going to. Oh no, that one's going to grab that. Pick it up. Oh, you're gonna get dirt. And I have a feeling that this is going to be one of those things that's going to go slow. Yes, we have components in here. I am kind of building components. I have 8 new ones. Not nearly enough, but that's fine. So what I can do and probably will do is I'm going to set the priority to urgent on that one. I want to fix that one first. So I can up the production of the components. That's quite handy if I have that, because that is a thing that's not going that fast. We have that one. That's good. We already have 12 workers. We had more, but that's fine. This probably picked up 8 workers. Yes, that's quite some. Yeah, you're just gonna dig down. That's fine for now. That one had enough. That one didn't. Then we're gonna need the molten core thingies. Now I did set the priority of that one to high, which it now gets. So you do have construction parts, it's just... Sure. an assembly number 2, and we have the other ones. So we have that one, and we have an assembly number 2, which it requires power. It goes faster and it produces better stuff. It does 6 workers, 2 maintenance, I guess, and it requires power. The basic one is no maintenance, yes, of course. And we have new refugees now. I am still not going to halt that because I just had more people coming in. Oh, interesting. They did this one. Iron scrap, and I do not have the iron scrap recipe anymore, which I could add again because I'm getting scrap again. This is the dumping site, which is going to get bigger and bigger. That one, oh, it just needs 5 more. And I have 8-ish. That's 1. That is copper, okay, yes, but yeah, kind of wanted to go from this to this, but I can't yet because I do not have the conveyor belts, which I do have in a moment. So what, oh, they do require those. That is a bummer though. So that means I do need a better assembly one. Can I upgrade one? I think I can, right? Can I? Yes. Oh, interesting. That's gonna get the products real fast. And now I kind of want to build this one. And I'm gonna make those. But not a lot. Because I do think that's gonna be a problem. And if I go down here, then I see that I have the impure copper, and this one needs impure copper, so that's gonna go like that. It's just waiting until it can continue. I think this is the one that's gonna. This one's gonna be the one that's gonna be built next. So that's now. Then this the molten is going in there. We're gonna do that. That's gonna create the impure copper. That one's picking up fuel again. Connected to rainwater harvester. 4 out of 2. Well, it's not connected yet. Build a copper yes, I know. Produce copper, yes. Oh yeah, I did build the blast furnace with the metal caster and the smokestack because that's now working. And enabled a recipe for copper processing. I did that. So you just need the next one. And we have the rubber maker as well. But I think that's going to go after the copper refinement. And that one's going to go last because I don't really need it. Do nothing with that. That's fuel, right? It's overloaded with cargo. Yes, it is. Trade with a village. I can get wood, I can get that, I can that for potatoes. Kind of want to do the opposite. Iron scrap, I do not want that. Coal for fuel, I do not want that also. Borrow 100 and I pay 17. That is interesting though, but I'm not gonna do that because I do not want that. That needs 4 more components. Wood's going down though, and I think I have 1 tree. I do have 2 tree harvesters. 1 over here, 1 over here. So they're doing the thing, but it's getting full. What do you have? Yeah, I think you're stuck on limestone because I can't get rid of the limestone at the moment. That one's full, and that one shop is not not nearly enough. 4.1, that's fine. Water's in there. Go down here, see that it still needs 4. Truck coming in. Empty truck coming in. Did I do? Yep, that one's still going. Well, I do not want to do that low though, because it does have some priority. Yes, new refugees, hooray! 33, I'm gonna stop it for now. That is, I think, a good idea for now. Could not store all potatoes after harvest. Again, that's where this one's for, but I do not have that at priority. This one's being built though. I mean, I have 27 out of the 60. Coal's going down hard. And the construction components, yeah, that's a thing. That's always a thing. It does have a little bit of a boost in production. I could build 4 if I want to. Cannot upgrade it, but because that's gonna cost me. Is it making 20 instead of 6? That's a lot. I mean, if I just boost 1, that's gonna be a lot. No, it just doubles. It just doubles. Well, that's fine. I can just do that. Let them sort it out. 21 in there. Ooh. Why is my demand so high? That's not true. Ooh, the demand can be in the red. So it might be a good time to get another fuel generator. And I'm gonna put that in a little bit of a higher priority. Yep, that's those components. That's fine. Oh, look at that. That one's going up now. Weird, because I'm still building stuff. Oh, I do have everything built here, so that's good. Yep, I do have my copper plates. That's nice. And that means I can collect that reward. Establish a coal mine. Start coal mining. Yes, that's kind of the next thing over here. But first we're going to focus on that one. It just needs 5 more of those, which is those. And we have another, could not store the harvest potatoes. Where are you going? Oh, you're the other one. Okay, cool. And that means we have synthetic rubber. And no, I just need to produce rubber. But I have low power. That is why that one's going. It just needs fuel. So. Oh, but I do have pipes though, and I can do a fluid storage over here. Store that one here. And then I do have pipes, so I can do it like this. And then I kind of want to do diesel in here, and I want to keep it full if under 60. And I want that a little bit higher priority, so I have that. Oh, and oh no, I do have a air pollution. It's just over there. Okay, cool, yes. What you're gonna do, you're gonna fill up the other one. And that's gonna give me 1.6 megawatts. Nice. Okay, so power is not an issue anymore. And so that one's probably going to work once it gets its coal. And now we have a coal problem. That's why they want us to start a coal mine. I can do one of those, 2 of those. Start a... I already did that one, right? What did I say I wanted to do? That's everything. That's everything. I want everything. Derivatives. Fluid settlement buildings. Housing. Storage. Transports. Vehicles is not a thing. Where is it again? I want that little tower. It's not. Oh, it is over here. Sure, cool. We're gonna do that. Where is it? It's all over here. But as you can see, this one has a lot of stuff on top. We're gonna place you terrain too high. Terrain too high. Don't be doing weird stuff. Edit area over here. Nope, don't do that. We have a ore sorting plant. Yep, that one's gonna go here as well. Lovely how that almost doesn't work. We're gonna do coal, dirt, and rock. Where's the A port? Can't see right now. I'm gonna do it like that. Sure, fine, cool. Just like that. Get rid of these mining designation. I want to go flat. Like this. And then I want to get everything oh, no, I do want that. But I kind of want to have everything flat as a surface, and I hope all the coal's getting out of there. So we have a coal mine, start coal mining. That is what we want. Is the excavator already ready? Ooh, that's fast. Cool. You one excavator has no compatible truck. I know. Very busy. Like that. Construction components are going fast. That one's being built. We have synthetic rubber, so we're going to collect that. Build a new assembly 1 and produce construction components 2. I already did that. So that's nice, and I see I have not a lot of workers anymore. So we're going to start that back up again. This one's going its thing. Gonna do that storage later on. You can go back to 8 because I kind of want to have you built next to this one. No job. Yeah, do I need to? You're gonna mine coal. Can you build this one first? Sure, do it like that. This one needs the construction components, but that's going to go down again because it's going to get a lot. Yep, that's gonna go in here. The maintenance is still doing its thing. I do think coal is getting to starting to become an issue, but that's what we're fixing over here. Didn't I saw a truck going this way? That one's empty. Potatoes. So that's gonna bring that constantly back and forth, but I kind of want more. Wrong button. Dumping sites, okay. So limestone's full, that's okay for now. We're gonna leave it that. That one's still under construction though. We have an extremely busy one of that. Assigned to mining, 8 and 4, that's correct. Tree harvesting 4, that's correct. There are, I mean, there can be 2 idle, right? So this one's done, so that one's going to go work now. Yes, it is. Then that one's going to be built. Do I have the tree harvesting here? Yes, but also these, please. Because that is necessary as well. It does have coal and a little bit of dirt. That's gonna go and harvest some trees over there. That one's over there. How's this one going, by the way? It doesn't have anything yet. Pause coal maker to save on wood. And turn it back on and collect materials. Cool! Build an assembly. I did. It's just not working. Because I'm constantly demanding the construction components. It's got its first 42. It's almost half. That's nice. Oh, love that. That's repairing the shipyard then. But that one's still going. They're both 8. This is all built. That's good. That's good news. Yeah. I mean, just bring it in, I guess. I think they're prioritizing that one at the moment because he came first. They're gonna dump over here. How's my dumping site, by the way? Where is the dumpers? Dumping designation. Oh, look at that. They're just filling it up, just like I told them to. Oh, and this one's running as well. That's nice. So that doesn't need to be... Boink. Oh, it's just... It's already full. That's so nice. Does that drop down to 17 and then just instantly go back up to 20 because I have that storage over there? Nope. It just stays at 20. That's nice. That's nice. I like that. Still 42. Nothing in there. Ooh, wait. I can add potatoes over here. That one's still not working. Yeah, they're dropping off the construction components over here. They're prioritizing this one. I mean, it has 90. It's almost done. Once this one's done, that's a big part of what I have. Then they're gonna build that one for my potatoes. And it's done, so they are upgrading it, and the next parts are going in here, and then that's conveyor belts. And we have new refugees. And we have storage and logistics, because I can make conveyor belts. But I have absolutely no use for conveyor belts at the moment because oh, they do require power. Yes, I could have turned that off, but I'm not going to do that. We have fixed the shipyard, and now I could fuel that load to... Oh, yes. That's a ship designer. That's cool, so I can do that. I can click on the ship. Auto repair, automatically return home. I could load crew, but that's everyone I have. So I need more refugees for that. I do have, I think 2, maybe 3 of that. Few for ship. Move, yep, to yes, yes. So can I... say I want that filled up with fuel. Funny part is I do have diesel over here. So if I do that, then it's just plunk. Just like that. So yeah, I load it up. So now I want to wait until I have more refugees because I have 15, and then if I load it, then everything's gone. And if I want to build anything, then I can't. This one does already have its people. So the question is, why isn't it being filled with construction components? There's potatoes in there. That's in there. I do have this. That one's docked. What are you going to drop off? Iron scrap. Okay, you're gonna put in iron scrap. Oh, it's taken that one again. That's good. Oh, it has its image over here. Oh no, did I put it the wrong way around? I think I did. Uh-oh. So the inputs are over here, the output is over there. I'm an idiot. I'm going to do that, build another one, and once that one's done, I'm gonna delete this one. And then I'll place down one of those for that. Like that. Oh, still working. Get rid of that. Coal's doing its thing. Copper's doing its thing. Limestone's kind of done. So yeah. Looks like a neat little city at the moment. Oh, we have construction too. We can collect a reward. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna research the fuel station. Now where's that? Captain's office. Ramp. Edicts. Vegetables. Irrigated farming. Irrigated farming could be a good one. That means I can use water. Okay. What was the thing? So I can get rid of this. That one. Research fuel station. Trucks assigned to a fuel station will automatically refuel excavators and tree harvesters. Okay. But where? Oh wait, is it? There it is. Fuel station. We're just going to research that into there, and yep, we're going to wait on that so we can load the crew, and we're probably going to go on a boat trip. But I am gonna call it an episode right here. So thank you all for watching. Please hit that like button and subscribe button if you already haven't, and comment down below what you thought of this episode of Captains of Industry. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye!